I didn't think twice. I took the bread and coke I bought for dinner and gave it to him. Every time is not always about negative stories. Today on Marriage and Money Stories, this is how money changed the life of Grace and her entire family. If you have been following us, you will realize that most of our stories on how money has affected your relationship or marriage, it's mostly negative stories. But today's story is different. Today's story is the story of how money has changed the life of Grace and her entire family. With that being said, I want you to watch this video to the end. And if today is your first time of seeing this channel, please subscribe, comment, like, and equally share this video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that whenever we make a video, you're going to be among the first people to be notified. With that being said, let's get into this amazing story. Don't forget, this is Marriage and Money. How has money affected your relationship or marriage, positively or negatively? And if you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. My name is Grace, and if someone told me that helping a hungry stranger would one day turn me into a woman whose story people would tell with wonder, I would have laughed and called it a fairy tale. I grew up in a place where dreams die early, not because we didn't dream, but because hunger made dreams look foolish. My parents were farmers and we worked hard, but the land gave little. I was the first of 6 children. Every day after school, I sold roasted corn or washed clothes for neighbors to help my mother make ends meet. What a hardworking girl. At 24, I had given up on love. I told myself that marriage was for people who had money for white gowns and wedding parties. My focus was survival. Eat today, help my siblings, and pray tomorrow comes with hope. Then came him. It was a rainy Thursday evening. I had just closed from a hair appointment with a customer and was walking home under a nylon bag I used as an umbrella. That's when I saw a man, drenched, shivering, and sitting under a shade by a roadside. I stopped. Something in me said, ask if he's okay. So I did. He looked up, eyes soft and worn out. I'm fine, just hungry. I missed work today and haven't eaten, he said quietly. I didn't think twice. I took the bread and coke I bought for dinner and gave it to him. He hesitated but eventually collected it. I waited silently while he ate. That was how I met Michael. Over the next few weeks, he would come by my street saying he wanted to thank me for the food. He said he was middleman for a block industry and not the owner. Just a small-time worker who helped them find buyers. He never dressed fancy, always wore the same old shirt and sandals, but he had the most beautiful heart. Yeah. He helped me carry water from the stream. He bought my younger brother slippers when he didn't have many. One day he gave me a small phone and said it was so he could check on me. Not a big phone, but it was everything to me. Yeah. We became close. He never promised me heaven, but he told me, Grace, I may not have much, but I will never bring you pain. And I believed him. Why not? After 1 year of friendship, he asked me to marry him. My mother was worried. Of course, she would be. You want to marry a poor man like you? She asked. But I smiled and said, he is kind, that's all I need. We had a small wedding, small cake, no loud music, just a few friends, a rented gown, and a small food and drinks. But then, that was when things changed. On the night of our wedding, he took me to our supposed house, a small room in a compound I had never been before. But instead of a zinc-roofed building, we drove into a huge compound with security gates. I thought we were lost. He stopped the car, yes, an actual car, and turned to me. "Grace," he said, "there is something I need to tell you." My heart raced. Why not? I'm not who you think I am. I own several block industries. I have businesses in different states. The life I showed you was not to deceive you, but to find someone who truly sees me. Man. I stared at him, confused. What are you saying? The day you met me in the rain, I wasn't hungry. The thing is, I have been seeing you and your siblings. I like how focused you are. I love everything about you and wanted to make you my wife. But I never knew how to approach you without you saying no to me because of how I disguise as a poor man. I had waited to see when you would come back so I can tell you how I feel about you. Luckily for me, it started raining. And when I saw you coming, I quickly entered the rain just to see how kind you are. I was shocked to hear all that, but I kept quiet. Then he opened the gates and stepped into a mansion, not just a house, marble floors, chandeliers, staff. I froze. I wanted to be sure you loved the man, not the money, he said, and you passed the test. Oh, now wow. Tears filled my eyes, not because he was rich, but because someone saw me, a poor village girl, and found in me something even money couldn't buy. From that day, my life changed. I didn't only move from poverty to wealth. My entire family did. He helped send my siblings to school. He built a house for my parents in the village. He supported me to open my own salon. And when I grew bold enough, I opened 3 more branches. Congratulations. People now call me Madam Grace, but I never forgot where I came from. I still visit the market women. I still help young girls who want to learn a trade because I know what it means to have nothing but hope. So, dear listener, Grace is giving us advice. If you think love cannot find you where you are, think again. If you think money can never meet you at the junction of kindness, think again. I didn't chase riches. I didn't wear short skirt to attract attention. I simply gave a hungry man food, and that was the beginning of everything. This is Marriage and Money Story, and this is the beautiful story of Grace. So like I said, every time it's not about negative stories about how money has affected your marriage and relationship. If money have also affected your relationship positively, please do well to let us know. If you want us to tell your story about money and marriage, please do well to contact us, and we are going to tell your story. Thank you for watching. See you in my next